Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, why I don't do a podcast. Well, Jordan, you should do a podcast, you'd be great at it. Well, me being good at a podcast or great at a podcast doesn't mean I can do a podcast, since I don't have the tools, A lot of them tend to have these big, long stick, small speakers, or they're even wearing a headset on their head, and they're either always having some kind of half greeter with them. Oh, yeah, that does tend to happen, I should know, because I have a show myself, and we work it, we work it that way. And I can't even upload one, that's the thing. Like, what do you mean? I mean, if I want to upload a podcast, I gotta mark it down as a song film. That's the only way that Euro will let me even upload something. And a lot of podcasts are just, word only, and you don't really see the ones that are doing the speaking. Yeah, everyone seems to think that it's that smooth. I mean, I guess it's smooth to film one. But to get to upload it, Euro's like, do you got the feeds? And I'm like, no, I don't have these feeds. So then when they get around that is to make a film, then you gotta mark it as a song film just so it will upload your podcast, because that's the only workaround. I know it's weird, but that's the only way it works. And I like to call my live streams, when I live stream, which I should do again sometime when I get in the mood again, I call those podcasts, even though folks are going to say they're not. But I treat them as that, because that is the only way that it works, And even if I had a podcast, what would I even call it? Everyone comes up with these cool names to call their podcast. I don't know. Jordan's World? Oh yeah, that's right. Now, that could work as a name for one. But then, how much time in a day do I even have to make one of those? Podcasts always seem to be these real long films, sometimes longer than live streams. Yeah, tell me about it. It's like, once you start a podcast, you keep on coming up with things to talk about. Not everyone has, and you don't have to do one if you don't want to. Well, no, I don't. So that's why I don't do podcasts. Because Euro's going to ask you for this feed that you don't have, and the only way to get past that is to upload it as a song film. And then I gotta come up with a name for it. Then I gotta come up with what I'm gonna talk about on it. And it only seems to be a lot of hard work. More work than it is if you're already doing a film or a live stream or a film or a live stream or a short. Podcasts seem to be a lot more hard work than it is. And even if I did one, who's going to watch it? So you tell me how you get past that whole uploading it, to Euro. Well, Jordan, it's like what you said. It's weird, but you have to, write it as a song film. Why? I don't know. Because that's the only way the Euro website, knows that it's a podcast and upload it and relay it as one. You know, you would think that it shouldn't care, but for some grounds that's the only way it can work, unless you get into the whole feed bullshit, which must be earnest. Unless you got the feed from some other website where you have made one, that's the only way it works. So, well, that's why I don't do podcasts. You know, give this film, oh shit, get away from my eye. Well, give this film a like, share it, playlist it, and yes, I'll see you later.